All right, hello again, everybody. It's your old pal Dave, talking to you once again from Dave's Library and Cigar Lounge, beautiful Northwest Davenport, Iowa, 52806. I know a lot of you NHL fans were out there waiting for this to come out because I said I was going to do my 10 favorite Red Wings, my 10 favorite NHL players that didn't play for the Red Wings. But let me tell you, when I started doing it, it's too soon from the end of the season. The Red Wings at this point suck so bad that it makes me sad. I don't like to think about it. How bad they are, how little heart they play with. I started doing it, and I started writing down the great Red Wings of old, and it just made me too sad. I had to read a couple chapters of the Russian Five, made me feel a little bit better. Maybe August, September, when the NHL season is a little further away, I can do it, but I was going to have to go on some sort of those pills they show on TV where you dance around, because the Red Wings are so bad right now, it makes me sad just to talk about them. So, I thought, but the people are waiting. You got to do something. The show must go on. And I'm driving to work today, and I heard a song that's on this list, a duet, and I thought that's a good duet. And then I thought of other duets, and you know what, I should do my top 10 favorite duets of all time. I'm not saying these are the best 10 duets, because, well, they are, but music is an opinion, and some people might have different wrong opinions, but that's still their opinion. So these are not, I'm not saying these are the best, they are, but I'm not saying that. So I'll get going with them. First, there's a couple of honorable mentions. One is an old one, and it's probably not that good, but I like it. It is Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty. For you young people, look that up. Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man. It's funny, it's well done, but it's not one of the top 10 ever. One that I had 12 written down, and then I narrowed it, just wrote them down randomly as I thought of them. Tried to make them into the top 10. One of them, I couldn't figure out why I wrote it down, so I just thought of it, so I crossed it out. But the one that didn't make it, the honorable mention, because I don't want to do a top 11 list, was The Girl Is Mine by Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. I don't know who the guy was who was smart enough to figure out, hey, let's get Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney to do a duet, because it wouldn't seem to work, but it did. And but it didn't make the top 10. Sorry, they can't make another one now, so I guess there you go. Number 10, just a good drink beer or gin and tonic, sit on the beach, sit on your boat. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett. Came out in the early 2000s, I want to say 2002, 2003. Alan Jackson, Jimmy Buffett, I mean, it's a perfect, the Florida kid, the Mississippi kid, Gulf kids, Gulf of Mexico. I don't care what our president says, it's the Gulf of Mexico. So anyway, 5 o'clock somewhere. Number 9, again, somebody that if you would have told me, hey, let's get this guy to do a love song duet with a female singer. Start naming people that you think we should get. This was back in 81, 82. Let me tell you, Joe Cocker would have been way down my list. But again, music people somewhere smarter than me, it worked. Up Where We Belong, Joe Cocker, Jennifer Warnes, from the movie Officer and a Gentleman. Oh, I forgot to tell you, in case you want to play along, I got a Romeo and Juliet 1875. And I have some, I could prove it because I'm lazy, didn't put the bottle back where it belonged. I have some Woodford Reserve Double Barrel. So, If you want to put it on pause, get yourself some to finish this out, go ahead. Okay, we're back. So, number 9, Up Where We Belong. Another one from a movie. This one, if you would have said, hey, remember the question from last time? Pick us a guy singer and a woman singer to do a love song. This was in the late 70s, early 80s. I might have chosen Lionel Richie and Diana Ross because it made more sense. Endless Love, number 8 on the list. Number 7, probably not as famous as the last couple I just mentioned, but Eric Clapton and Sheryl Crow, Tulsa Time. They both kind of have, to me, I don't know what my musical terms aren't that good, but they're both kind of laid back singers, so it works together. And then, of course, you have the greatest guitar player that ever lived playing, so that works out. Tulsa Time. Number 6, Stop Dragging My Heart Around. Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty. I mean, 2 of the greatest of all time. Put them together. It's going to be great, right? I'm trying to remember the album. I think it was it Belladonna? There was an album that Stevie Nicks did that had several duets on it. This one, number 6 on the list, my second favorite off that album. Oh, it might have been, what do you call that when you give it away? A spoiler alert. Might not be the first time we hear from Stevie Nicks. People, I'll tell the story on the last one. Now, if you know Stevie Nicks and you know Eric Clapton, you might not know these next 2, but you should. You need to expand your musical genre if you don't know these. Andreas Bocelli and Sarah Brightman. The song, you can find it under different titles. If you just put their names in, you'll find it. Time to Say Goodbye. Also, it's in Spanish or Italian. I don't know. It was some famous European boxer was having his last match. They did this song. It's not boxing related, really, other than Time to Say Goodbye. You should listen to it. Bocelli, one of the greatest voices of our lifetime. And Sarah Brightman, I mean, one of the greatest sopranos. So, yeah, it's a pretty good song. Well, it's got to be good. It made number 5 on the list. Number 4. Again, one you wouldn't have thought would work, or I wouldn't have thought that works, but made number 4 on the list. Eminem and Rihanna, Love the Way That You Lie. Just Eminem being himself, top 2 or 3 rappers of all time, and then Rihanna doing the singing part, and it's just a great song. I love to listen to it. I got like 4 or 5 playlists that I listened to and that I made, and it made it to 2 of them. I tried not to do that, but I didn't know that I did it, so it's number 4. Number 3. So we're getting down to it now, top 3, and we have a country, a British, and the other Stevie Nicks song. First, the country song. There's been a lot of great country duets. Every female singer and Kenny Rogers. Every male singer and Dolly Parton. This one, made the list though, doesn't have either. It's Merle and Willie, Poncho and Lefty. I've never done my top 25 greatest songs of all time, but I'm guessing this would make it. Great song, tells the story. Their voices work well together. Again, if you know Eminem and Rihanna, you might not have listened to this song, so go ahead and listen to it. It's a great song. Number 2, the first duet, I was trying to think, do I remember a duet in my lifetime that I liked before this? And I do not remember one before this, but it still made number 2 on the list. Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Elton John and Kiki D. I did not look it up, so I have no idea who Kiki D was, what she did. She must have been, they didn't just find her off the street. Maybe I'll look that up. I have no idea. But Don't Go Breaking My Heart, the back and forth, Elton John on the piano, great song, number 2 on the list. Number 1 on the list is Stevie Nicks. And people are like, well, you know, I'll just be honest. Back before Kelly even liked me, well, she liked me a little bit, but we were just friends. I was in the friend zone, probably where I belonged at the time. And I was madly in love with Stevie Nicks. And Stevie didn't know it at the time. She's a little bit older than me. But I'd already decided when this song came out in like 81, 82, I was going to join the military, probably become, I assume, some sort of badass. And then somehow Stevie Nicks would notice me and you know, maybe the president give me an award, I don't know. And we would probably go on and live happily ever after. And I kind of thought this should be our theme song. Of course, it's Leather and Lace, Stevie Nicks, Don Henley. I hate Don Henley. Actually, I don't. I like Don Henley. But anyway, Stevie stayed famous. I did join the military. My level of badassery, very much questionable. I did hear, though, that when Stevie found out that Kelly and I were engaged and got married, was very sad and couldn't perform for a little while. And that is why in the early 90s that Fleetwood Mac did not go on tour, because Stevie knew that she had missed out, and you know, it was too late. I'd fallen in love with Kelly. Stevie was out. But still, the number 1 duet, Leather and Lace, Stevie Nicks and Don Henley. So, if I forgot your favorite, put it in the comments. If you think I'm wrong, you can put that in the comments. I probably won't agree with you. And maybe I did forget one because I did not look any of these up. There's probably a great one that didn't come to mind. If you think of it, put it on there. But now, as always, this old dude knows. Now you know. See you next time.